Boom! Just when the critics started whispering about another Arsenal collapse after that Manchester United loss, the Gunners went to Elland Road and absolutely silenced the doubters. It wasn't just a win, it was an emphatic statement of intent that they aren't going anywhere in this title race. They smelled the anxiety, they felt the pressure, but they stood tall, played with professional grit, and brushed Leeds aside like it was nothing. This is a new Arsenal, one that gets back on the bike the moment they fall off. Now, before we dive deep into how this victory shifts the entire balance of English football, let's take a moment to welcome you to Golden Goal, the place where we live and breathe every single emotion of elite European football. Goal!
As I mentioned, that victory at Leeds was a massive turning point, especially when you look at what's happening in Manchester. While Arsenal is finding their rhythm, Pep Guardiola is facing a nightmare run. Only one win in 6 matches. Can you believe it? Manchester City, the dominant force of the last decade, is currently showing a pattern of failure rather than just a minor blip. They've only beaten Wolves in that span, and even with 2 goals up at halftime recently, they just can't seem to close the door anymore. This shift in power isn't just about City losing points, it's about who is stepping up to seize the crown.
What makes this Arsenal side so incredible is that they don't rely on a single superstar to carry the load. It's a collective effort, a true sharing of the spoils, where everyone from the back line to the front contributes. Look at the stats. Gyökeres has 6 goals, Trossard has 5, and even Rice and Saka are chipping in with 4 each. There is no single talisman, no one player for opponents to man-mark out of the game. Even with Victor Gyökeres dealing with a hip issue, the team's structure remains rock solid because Mikel Arteta has built a machine, not just a collection of individuals. But building a machine requires every part to function, even when injuries start to pile up.
Speaking of injuries, Arsenal has just taken a heavy blow with Mikel Merino being sidelined. We're talking about a player with incredible versatility who can compete in various positions and brings a unique physical presence to the midfield. It's a rare injury, and while there's hope he might return before the season ends, his absence leaves a gaping hole in Arteta's tactical plans. The club is doing everything possible, but you have to respect the healing process. With a key midfielder out, the question becomes, who steps up for the big London derbies coming our way?
That brings us to the massive showdown at the Emirates, the Carabao Cup semi-final against Chelsea. Arsenal holds a 3-2 advantage from the first leg at Stamford Bridge, but make no mistake, the Blues are unbeaten in their last 5 and are smelling blood. This isn't just a minor trophy anymore, it's the first silverwares of the season and a psychological springboard for everything else. Chelsea is looking for redemption, while Arsenal is looking to confirm their dominance over London. With a trophy on the line, Arteta knows he can't afford to experiment too much with his lineup. So, how does Arteta fill the Merino-sized hole? Enter Kai Havertz. While he might not have the same defensive range as the Spaniard, Havertz brings that crucial late box arrival and clinical finishing that could be decisive against Chelsea. And let's talk about Martin Ødegaard. There's been talk that he's lost his spark since the injury, that he's slowing down the play, but class is permanent. He's shown flashes of that elite vision against Leeds, and this cup tie is the perfect stage for him to prove he's still the heartbeat of this team. It's all about the rhythm, and Arsenal's rhythm is looking increasingly hard to break, especially given their schedule. Get this, out of the remaining 14 Premier League matches, Arsenal only has to leave London 3 times. They face Brighton, Wolves, and Manchester City away, but everything else is in their backyard. This is a huge logistical advantage that minimizes travel fatigue and keeps the players fresh for the Champions League grind.
Their rivals are stumbling, shooting themselves in the foot, while the Gunners have the most favorable road to the title we've seen in years. If they don't win it this year, they only have themselves to blame.
But it's not just about England, it's about Europe. Arsenal is growing, maturing, and after beating the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, their confidence is at an all-time high. We could even be looking at a dream final against Bayern Munich, a chance for ultimate redemption on the grandest stage of them all. Whether it's the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, or the Champions League, Arsenal is no longer just a participant, they are contenders. Thanks for joining us at Golden Goal. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more elite football analysis. See you in the next one.